I have been to MCG.
Yep.
I have been to SCG.
Sure.
And one thing I noticed, it's not when I was in stadium, when I was casually looking into the social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, Australian seems to be obsessed with Virat Kohli. Is that true?
Yes. I'd say it's a love-hate relationship.
Okay.
Personally, I like the man. Just when you look at him as a competitor,
Yeah.
and also just his undoubted skill and ability as a cricketer in isolation, you can't fault him. However, I think there's probably times where he does go a little bit overboard, where there's a decision against him. Especially if it's an umpire involved, he'll, as they say in Australian terms, he'll throw the he'll throw the toys out of the cot, and he will remonstrate. And I don't know if that's a real good look, especially when you're a captain of the team. But I understand that's the passion he brings. But overall, I like the way he goes about it. I think he's a real competitor, and that's why India are where they are at the moment.
I differ on this one because I was reading one of the article, and I think in one of the media talks, what Matthew Adden said, Virat Kohli is more Australian than Indian in many ways. Because if you have seen Virat Kohli, he's very passionate. Yeah, he might show some anger like on the field because of some wrong decision or something, but he's just on a right spirit of the game.
No, and that's where I think what really underlined that was the footage of him in the nets during the Test series. And it was viewed by some absurd amount of viewers watching him have a session in the net, and like the ball sounded like it was coming out like a cannon.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the special effects that were turned up on the camera, but just the sheer volume of people, and Australians in particular, that watch that just shows you can't take away the quality of somebody. A quality batsman. Doesn't matter what country you are, people will follow.
When the Australian players come to India and they play in IPL, like David Warner, you go to Hyderabad, Sunrisers Hyderabad, this team, and if you go to Hyderabad and see the support, you will think, is David Warner from Australia, right? Or is playing for India? It's like that sheer volume. It's all because of their skills. So you can't judge a player based on just like, okay, how he's behaving on field. And there was an incident, this World Cup, when Virat Kohli told some of the Indian supporters not to do any sledging to Smith, because of that, that controversy which happened last year. So
look, he's definitely. I mean, that was terrific to see. I still sometimes, I think we chatted about this. My first reaction was, it was one of those opportunities where he knew just being the devil's advocate. But look, it was better that he came out, and he does have such influence, especially over the Indian supporters. But where I'm sure deep down Smith would have appreciated. But look, again, he plays, dare you say it, like an Australian with that sort of attitude, and I think people warm to him. And on the flip side, I think the Australians are well received. Probably goes back to Brett Lee. Yeah. He was probably the first where once the IPL came in, that really exposed, and you had Indian supporters barracking for Australian players and also other countries. So that was a really good bridge. Indian supporters, sort of getting across the Australian guys and vice versa. So,
I'm not talking about Australia. I'm not talking about India. Is cricket a top priority?
Correct. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's good. You can go to a game. You can put all your troubles behind you. You can have all different types of people sitting in the same row of seats, and you sort of forget about all your worries, and you're just worrying about the cricket, so which is always a good thing.
Yes. Now we are reaching the end of the video, and before that, I just wanted to ask, because you are following the Cricket World Cup, even I am following, and a lot of cricket fans are following the Cricket World Cup. What, for you, what is the defining moment, or a moment which you like the most in this World Cup?
Okay. Apart from the guys playing the guitar using the cricket bat, I always find that's quite entertaining between wickets. I don't know if you've noticed in the crowd.
Oh, that, that.
It's quite unique.
Yeah.
Look, I've always got a soft spot for the Kiwis.
Yeah.
one player I'm really liking at the moment is actually there's two I like. There's Jimmy Neesham,
Yeah.
especially his work that he does on Twitter. He's
Yeah.
quite witty, so it's a bit of a moment of the world. But the other one is I really like Lockie Ferguson.
Lucky for that. If you don't know who is Jimmy Neesham, practically you are missing out some of the good humor and jokes.
You are.
This guy is
sure.
awesome. Like how he play in cricket field and how he play off
Twitter.
Oh, yeah, Twitter. Like he's smashing the sixer. He's bouncing out the opponents. Like,
He is. No,
definitely, I recommend that everyone should see the tweets of Jimmy Neesham. He's awesome.
He's got a sense of
I just
humour.
have to one word. He's just awesome.
And he replies back to everyone, even people that get stuck into him on Twitter. He's always got a weird response.
Yes.
But I like Lockie. Like apart from the fact he bowls, 150 kilometres, which
Yeah.
is not a lot of people can say they can do that. But it's not often you see a guy, a moustache, bowls with his shirt out, wears black shoes.
Yeah.
Looks like he should be playing suburban cricket on a Sunday. But
Oh my.
he's playing at the World Cup and he's either second or third highest wicket taker, which is no mean feat. So, so he's probably been my little highlight as well, and I think he's helped New Zealand get to where they are.
And if you ask me,
Yeah.
what is the defining moment?
What's your, and it might not necessarily be the highlight of the tournament. It might be just something that
Yeah.
sticks in your mind.
So I have two moments which I can't compare those two moments. For me, the two
Sitting on
moments
the
no, was on the field, the action I'm talking about. The first moment, I'm not partial here.
Yep.
When Mohammad Shami took that hat trick,
Yes.
that against Afghanistan, that.
Yep.
What was the scariest one? I know that, and everyone knows that how Afghanistan plays. They are playing a very good cricket.
Yeah.
It's just somehow they are missing the key moments to grab. So that match, when the last over Shami was bowling,
Yeah.
and it was like I was like, can they still win? And then Mohammad Shami came and took those 3 wickets. That was the defining moment. And
to think he's not assured of a place in the
Yeah.
team, which just shows the strength of India.
yeah, actually, precisely you are saying the correct thing, because if you, I don't know whether you followed Mohammad Shami's career or maybe recently you have seen some news about Mohammad Shami. He was in some controversy and he was under pressure from the family side as well, and he was dealing with some personal issue, and coming out of those personal issue and performing in World Cup is like truly outstanding. Like, and that's why that was the defining moment for me. And the second one was from the West Indian. It came from the West Indies. I was really disappointed with the West Indies performance, but one of the performance that Carlos Braithwaite,
Oh, okay.
that inning,
That 100?
that 100, like,
Remember the name.
remember the name
name.
Carlos Braithwaite.
He hadn't done a lot since,
Ye-
but so it was good to see him
yes, it's good to see.
have another moment in the sun.
Still 3 matches are there, the 2 semi-final and 1 final.
We don't have to wait long. They kick off not kick off. First ball will be bowled at. It's about 7 o'clock tonight, Australian time.
Yeah, just 2 hours. Like, we are 2 hours away from
Tell
the
you
match.
what.
Yeah.
On that note, get home and watch the cricket.
You heard it. Just tell me how you like it, and a very big thanks to Matt. I know that
It was a pleasure.
we should have started this a long time back, but
Yeah,
now
probably 4 weeks
better late
ago.
than never. They always say that better
Well,
late than never. So
The finals performance. So this wouldn't be
performance
coming.
first. And
Don't
thanks
miss
for
it.
watching this video. Thank you, Matt, again.
Pleasure.
See ya, guys. Bye.
Signing out.